Okay, get it. Grab it.
Nope.
Lowell's gonna try kombucha for the first time. I've been bothering you for
So you couldn't
how
even...
long? A month, 2 months?
He couldn't even get me like good kombucha. I think he got Safeway brand.
It's Fred Meyer.
Oh.
And it's good. This is the stuff. This is the mild bucha, bro.
Watch out, ladies. He's the kind of dude that, you know, considers like top ramen like a night out to eat. Like that's how
Is it not?
You like that chicken flavor, baby?
Okay, first off,
Jesus.
oh yeah, it'll do that. So,
We're off to a
open
bad
slowly,
start.
open slowly, losers. Oh yeah, shrimp is the best flavor top ramen. Don't be a
No.
wiener.
It was Oriental, but now it's they changed it to soy sauce. It's the same thing and it's delicious. So we just drink this from the bottom. What do we get the cups for?
For the other one,
Oh.
I think you're gonna like this one. It's 25% juice.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
It
This
tastes like really sour juice.
Yeah, dude. I really like these a lot.
Okay. Actually, my drink on that was pretty good.
Dude, I hope so. Yeah, that's good stuff. This other one is real kombucha. This is 25% juice.
This is Gringo kombucha.
This is this is if you like the idea of kombucha but don't want to actually have any.
You can no longer call me by Lowell-George. I'm disowning that Gringo name.
This one's real kombucha.
From now on.
Ginger turmeric, dude.
From now on, you can call me Bucho Caliente.
Bucho caliente.
This is the real deal, huh?
Yeah, how much do you want?
Just, dude, come on. I used to do it. It's fizzy. I didn't expect it to be fizzy.
Yeah,
Let's start there.
I'll finish it. That's real kombucha, dude.
I don't dislike this.
You don't? Oh shoot! You want more?
Yeah, it just tastes like
I make it at home.
like fizzy soda or something.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people use it as a replacement for soda.
It just tastes like soda.
I make it at home, dude. If you like it, I can show you how to make it, and it's kind of fun.
Is it good with booze?
Yeah.
It tastes like it would be good with booze.
You can actually ferment it twice, and like some people put apples in the second ferment, and they say it's really good with rum. I don't drink.
I think this would be good with like vodka. Or gin even. It'd probably be good with gin too.
My drinking days are behind me, but like
mine are well in front of me.
But
my best drinking years have yet to come.
With this, like Jaeger or something might be cool, you know?
Well, yeah, dude. 'Cause I mean, if you think of like Jaeger and
Red Bull,
Rod Star, Red Bull, it's just one of the big drinks back home, and I'm sure this is everywhere. But for a while, it was Jaeger bombs, where you take Jaeger and then you pour Rockstar in there, and you take them both, and you take your kidneys for a nice long ride.
Yeah, they do.
But it's still me and my wife's jam.
You still make them?
We got the cups and everything. We got a bottle of Jaeger in the freezer right now.
That's cool.
We just don't drink a ton, so we always have liquor because we don't drink, hard liquor a lot. So it's just like we always have it, but occasionally it's fun to have around. Sometimes you come home after work and like a cocktail really just hits the spot. Some people can't do it like that, though. I do get that. I'm just happen to be one of those people who just have a little bit here and there and be totally fine with it. But then drink like I'm some sort, like I got no reason to live, and something once in a while too.
Yeah, there's definitely like you know how to manage your booze, man. I turn into kind of a monster.
Everyone's
like,
got their thing, dude. It's
I get like we've hung out and like nothing's being talked about, and like I would just start getting angry, or like not just you, but like hanging out with anybody. I just like have a beer and start getting like pissed off.
I could tell.
Like yeah, I know.
I drank with you before. I could tell.
Yeah, dude.
You start getting really aggro.
Yeah, I get really pissed. Like it's crazy.
I actually like
So,
this. Like I'm just sitting here actively drinking this.
If there's anybody out there who I've drank around and been a dickwad to, I apologize for being a dickwad. I don't drink anymore.
I don't.
If I owe you an apology, hit me up.
If I was drunk and I was mean to you, you probably did something to deserve it. So.
I don't know. Or it was in the morning and you were being a complete dick.
I don't. Yeah,
I loved
homie.
Dude,
don't play in the morning.
I so wish I would have saved that conversation. It makes me laugh every time I think about it. We're talking about the Tiger King, and fucking Mr. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Anyway, Mr. Morningwood here is all like more aggro than I am
in the morning
when I drink, dude. Oh my god. And we were talking about Tiger King, and I said something to the effect of not wanting to do a skit about it, and then immediately flipped my position, and I was like, but what if we came at it from a different point of view? Like, what if we pretended we were doing Tiger King, but we were also, like, lesbian dance theory majors at the same time? And you were like, shut up. Stop pitching to me. Like, I said some ridiculous stuff. Oh man, anybody whose number I have eventually is gonna get something horrible from me.
Well, this is my jam. Like, I just feel like if I'm hanging out with something and something that you're doing is bothering me, instead of me stewing on it and just being like, fucking shut up already. I'm like, I just tell you. Like, I just feel it's better to just be, like, blunt about it and just, like, dude, stop pitching at me.
Oh, yeah.
No, like, just give me some time. Let me, like...
But those conversations are the best because that's what leads to, like, a true friendship, Like...
Yeah, well, that's, I do with everyone, and it's cool. Like, one of my really good friends, since I moved here, is my bass player in my band. And I work with him, too. His name's Ross. And we're great buddies, but we're both exactly like that. No bullshit. And we... never even get like contentious with each other because we're both so no bullshit that no bullshit arises. Like we're fun and we go crazy sometimes and have a great time, but like we both just our lines in the sand are literally in the same place.
He's such a good bass player, and like you're a great showman, and he just compliments that so well, dude.
He's a beast.
Like,
he's a beast.
He takes his pants off. I love that.
Yes, he does.
Like, if you meet me and you take your pants off, I love you.
And our seemingly straight guy, like, and these two. Okay, so you have these two zany kind of zany, crazy characters, and then you have our drummer, who's doesn't seem like he's the craziest of us. His name's Patrick, but he is the craziest of us when he gets to a certain point. Like I'm like fearsomely. We have a term called where we call him Pretty Pat most of the time.
All right.
He's and then when he gets past that point, it's Party Patches, and Party Patches is not a man to be trifled with.
Why do you call him Party Patches?
Because he's insane. It's awesome, and in the greatest of ways.
Dope. Can we just revisit the kombucha one more time?
Oh gosh, we're plugging it.
What's your overall opinion? Which one do you like better? It wasn't. Turns out you tried it and you liked it.
Well, the real kombucha, I think it would take some getting used to like drink it regularly.
Yeah.
But this is literally just soda. I mean, this just tastes like soda.
Yeah, that's like it's just kind of bitter, but it's really good. Yeah.
I like bitter. I like my lemonade pink.
Have you ever had pink lemonade blueberries?
No, I don't like blueberries. I just had to eat them once, like a lot. And
why?
Because I was having one of my adventures in the woods.
Oh yeah,
and
I can see that.
It's like sometimes I get soured on a taste. Like Oh gosh, things that I used to love that they're just too gamey for me anymore. Like really, really like smoked salmon.
I can't do that anymore either. It's weird.
I ate too much salmon. You lived in Alaska too a little bit, but I grew up there for the most part. The most part, and then so we ate salmon a lot, and I was catching salmon, gutting salmon, cleaning salmon in the summertime. So I'd work at a cannery. My wife has worked at a cannery. If you were a kid in high school and you wanted to, you were even remotely motivated to make some money, you just went and worked at the cannery.
They would just hire most people?
Yeah, because you could do, they'd put you, you just live there and just work there all summer. And it was just a good time.
If you got fired, would they hire you back? Or were they kind of desperate for people? Or?
No, it was cool. I mean, they were cool. It was a job you could walk away from and walk right back into.
How long do most people work for a cannery?
The summer.
Okay.
There's some canneries that run year round, but those are the ones that do the ocean.
How much do you make?
What's that?
Working at a cannery? For a summer?
Wasn't much. I mean, a couple grand probably.
But it was worth it, by the end of the summer. You probably weren't spending a lot during.
No, you were pretty much covered. They fed you and put you up and.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Well, yeah. Well, you were working you would mean super long shifts, but
every day.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was like a party too. We just kind of hang out. But yeah. So, I think it's time we talk about a record.
Really? Aw, man. Just having fun BS.
No, we're gonna BS some more, but too much to everyone's chagrin. But I just want to talk about an album.
What do you got, man? What's this?
I had 2 albums here. I'm gonna go with this one first. We'll do the other one later. This is Jason Lee and the Riptides, but it's the R.I.P. Tides. That's pretty good play on words.
I like it.
I actually originally got introduced to this guy on PremierGuitar.com. I believe that was the site where he did lessons, but he'd always do the surf rockabilly kind of style lessons. And they were very handy for me. And I found out that he had a band a while ago, and I bought the record. And I mean, just as soon as I pull it out, right? This is the white vinyl.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, this is from a man that listens to a ton of surf rock, and I mean ton. This is probably the best surf kind of rockabilly record I've ever heard. And it's just self-titled Jason and the Rest in Peace Tides.
Can I take a look at the back of that?
Yeah. It's
I've seen that guy play, man. He has some tutorials.
Yeah, he's a beast. And
hold that up so the losers can see it. Look for that guy. He's pretty rad.
It's just a great record. And then so check this out, Jason Lee and the Riptides. And the next one is a buddy of mine's band. Big Mike Healy and the Streakin' Heelys. These guys are party animals. Their live show is insane. These guys, I mean, it's I remember the first time I watched them, we played a show with them back in the day, and this gigantic fellow, I mean, he's just super tall and crazy. I mean, his name's Big Mike Healy. He is
cool.
His back is to the audience, right? And he's got his collar popped, and he's got this pompadour, and this big white Gretsch guitar, right? And he's doing an Elvis dance from behind, with the collar and everything, and then just proceeds to rock my socks off for a good hour. And by the time he comes off the stage, he's just destroyed and melting, and it was a great show. I was very impressed. He's a good friend of mine now, but
that's really cool.
Well, wild man to wild man. We're just you got it. you got the gift of gab. You got the show.
That's so cool, dude. I'm glad you made a friend like that.
Well, yeah, one of the first guys I kind of started hanging out with in Portland when I moved here.
Nice, dude.
I didn't really know what to do when I first hit Portland.
We have some cool people here, man.
Yeah, I just didn't know what to do. I mean, it was such a culture shock.
From Alaska?
Oh my God, it was night and day.
Were you close to Anchorage, or was it
Well, I wouldn't say close. As the crow flies. you're close. But to drive to Anchorage was like 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours, 4.5 hours in the winter sometimes.
Yeah.
Gross.
Alaska's like that, man.
We had to drive all the way up turning an arm. First you have to go through a 2-lane mountain pass that's curvy and there's drop-offs, and then you come around that and you have to go up another mountain pass, like a real high, nasty mountain pass where you got snow up to here and drifts, and we came down a hill, and it was this hill that went as like far as you could see, and we started going down the hill, and we hit some black ice, and we lost the rear control and just all the way down the hill.
No.
And then luckily, but this is the greatest part of that, is there's snow berms that are like taller than me on each side, so you just kind of like poof, and you just kind of push the car out and just keep going.
Be real. When you were spinning, did you just kind of accept death at that time? Where you're like, could happen?
No. At that time, it was me and a brother in arms, one of my bestest buddies, my old drummer in bands I used to play in. His name's Cody Nicely, and he's at that point, we were so we had made that run so many times. We had driven the nastiest of roads.
Yeah.
We were like just stone cold. We didn't even really freak out. I just remember it happened, and we're spinning.
I just remember.
And me and Cody kind of look at each other, and then his hand just kind of goes down for the e-brake, and then just poof. we were hard as rocks because we just made that drive all the time. There was nothing you couldn't throw at us. We went to see Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny when it came out, because we're Tenacious D fans to the bone, right?
Yeah.
And
dude,
we went to see Tenacious D, but it was in Anchorage, right? So we had to make this 240-mile drive through the middle of winter. That wasn't the worst part. Cody, who was driving, same dude, right? It's me and Cody, Byron, and Josh. We lost the keys to the car because we were going to leave early so we could drive up during the daytime. But we couldn't find the keys to the car. We found them out in the parking lot because there was snow, right? So, it was you had to dig around. We found them, it was late. And we were crazy baked. And it was just so we decide, of course this was 1,000 years ago, but we kind of get ourselves together, get some coffee and stuff, and just get ready, and we're doing this. So we drive up to we leave town, right? We're going through the first of this little hills and then mountains, and then there's you drive back by the ocean, you go up another mountain range, and then you're driving on a bluff.
Sounds like fun.
No, it's not.
No.
In the dead of winter, it's 35 below out, something like that, 35, 40 below.
Can I put this right here?
Yeah.
In hopes to get a sponsor.
Help. We're just, it's just a nightmare, right? It is just a nightmare scenario. But we have, Tenacious D is filling our hearts with courage, and we're going to do this.
All for cock push-ups, dude.
Dude, seriously, no, you don't even, dude. We haven't even scratched the surface of how crazy this was.
I love that movie.
So we're driving.
It's worth it.
And the heater in the car doesn't work.
Oh no!
And it's 35, 40 below. So what we did was we had Josh had this full body snowsuit, and we all had blankets and snowsuits and stuff, and we're just huddling. But if you have 4 dudes in a car and it's 40 below out, the windows on the inside ice over from this frost of your breath hitting that, and there's no heat in the car, it just freezes, right?
So we gotta crack the window?
No, well, so that didn't really help. It just made it colder in the car. So we took a little space heater that was operated off a cigarette lighter, thing, right? Mm-hmm. And we taped it to the dash to blow a little porthole that we could see. Oh, no. And it's a full-on blizzard, man. It is blizzard from stem to stern. It's whiteout conditions, dead of winter, so it's black. No light pollution, just black. And you just got this little window that you can see 20, 30 feet in front of you, tops. You can't see anything on the sides. You're just hoping you're still in your lane because you can't see the road anymore, right?
Are there other cars around, or is it just you guys?
It was pretty much we were the only ones dumb enough to be making that run.
Okay, well that's good. There's not that many dumb people in Alaska.
But we wanted, what is it, THX? We want to see it in a THX theater, right?
Cool.
And we did it. We made it. We were so baked by the time we got there. You know, like, because we stopped in the parking lot and just got trashed. So we're super high, and we walk into there, and it's this THX theater, which is very fancy, but it's like a Century 16 or something like that. And then they have the carts that you get your own food. So we got some stuff, and we sat down, and we were just super trashed. But when they do the little THX or TD, I don't remember, whatever George Lucas's thing is, when they did that, and they had Kyle Gass, the animated Kyle Gass and Jack Black, and then like Kyle farts like, and he goes off the screen. You hear it pan through the surround systems.
Oh, nice.
Of him farting like a cloud flying around. Yeah, and then we proceeded into the ultimate insanity and awesomeness that was Tenacious D: The Pick of Destiny.
And you laughed the whole movie, right?
Oh my! I laughed.
I love that movie.
I can't believe that movie didn't do better. I mean, now it's kind of become like a cult classic, but I wasn't expecting. That movie's brilliant.
Dude, I wonder if we could find like a DVD.
Oh, it's starting to wear on me.
Like a DVD that like sells the pick with it still. That'd be so cool.
I have one of the picks.
I knew you probably did.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, I just love it. I mean, the whole lore of it.
Do you play it with it?
It's not very good.
Oh yeah, that's.
I have some of the ones that they little realistic ones, like real picks that they made. I have a couple of those, but they're essentially what I play anyway. I play those little green Dunlops.
I play the purple Dunlops.
Yeah, this is 1 gauge higher than what I use.
Yeah.
But I guess that's been our podcast about our personal people, our dead people we want to party with. So.
Do you have a number 2 that ties with?
No, not even close.
No.
No, it was pretty. It was with a bullet.
That was it.
It was with a bullet with me.
That's cool.
Chris Thompson.
Respect it.
So stay tight, losers.
Yeah. Drink the Kool-Aid.